Welcome to this Curve Fever Pro walkthrough. This is just a walkthrough for those of us that want to get pro quick. Now, that means no stupid playing every day, 30 hours a week. I don't know. All you have to do successful in this one is play, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes a day whenever you can, and you'll get there really quickly. So the first thing I want to highlight is when you go into your first game in Curve Fever Pro, you'll be given the Trigon, the Pike 1, and I really want you to recognize that you need to take special notice of the brake module. This is the module on the bottom activated with the down key. This is far more useful than the shooting key, as what you really want to be doing in your first games in order to stop being KO'd by stupid people with their silly little bullets is to run away from people. You can see I am the orange person right now, and I use the brake mostly and generally just a sense of awareness to run as far away from all the other people on the game as possible. I'm not using any particularly fancy movements, I'm just running away, hitting that brake button whenever I need to. The other thing to make sure of, to keep note of, is that I always try and pick up as many energy as I can. One other short thing to mention is to remember that your movement, the movement of your curve, is centered around the back of the curve, not the front. It's the back where the line comes from when you look and you watch. I point to it here with the mouse, you'll see. The other thing to remember, of course, is that jumps are huge, and so unlike in other Curve Fever games, camping is not a very clever idea. Just run away from people is probably the best one here. Also, remember that the line is not nearly as wide as the ship, and therefore you can actually fit through curves and holes that are far smaller than your ship width. It's only the white bit that really matters. So we're just coming into the last round now. It's just one of us versus the other. I believe in this one I take it simple. I go up and shoot him because he doesn't have any energy, so he can't do anything about it, and he's not able to shoot me. But if you're not, just do the same thing as normal, run away. Now you'll see we have a little wait time for this crate, and it says open now. Just wait. Don't take the gem because those gems do add up. Wait those couple of seconds, open that crate, we've got a gold one, click to collect it, and now we'll see what we get. The most important thing to remember is the last bit where we have the ship points, but actually even if you just click through really quickly, you'll see that you will get everything. Moving back into the main menu, we can see that we now have 2 ships because we've just unlocked one. If you haven't unlocked that on your first one because you didn't do so well, don't worry, just play another game and you'll get it. You'll see that there is a daily crate in the corner that you can click on, you can get some model things, but those really won't usually add up so much. The best thing I would recommend, if you do have it, would be to take the Ramrod 1 ship, because it has the jump and shield ability, and those really are the best beginner abilities in order to do well in the game, I guess, without dying to stupid idiots with their stupid little one-shots and trigger bombs and random crap. So you can see also what I'm doing at the moment is picking up, registering the account. You can just click on your account in the top left corner, register your account. I'm going to skip this bit for you guys. Our name is CFP Walkthrough. There we go. Another thing to remember is that if you do want to, you don't have to register your account on the first account you make. You just keep on refreshing and having a different guest account until you get the start you really want. You can wait a couple of rounds to do this, a couple of games to do this. I just did it on my first one because I was fairly confident that I wasn't going to get hit. So moving into this game then, I have the Tetragon ship, the Ramrod 1 with the jump and shield abilities. The most important ability here is the shield to stop those stupid little bullets. Actually in this game there's someone with a zap module. The purple guy has a zap module, so stay away from him, but actually if you stay away from everybody you are not going to get hurt. One thing I do particularly well in this game is just before I'm about to pick up another module, energy module, which without doing anything, which won't do anything, I always decide to click down on that button, that down button, and get that shield up, so that every time I have full energy, I also have a little extra shield to keep me safe. It doesn't hurt to be safer. So having won that last game and opened another crate and gone into another game with the same ship, remember this is probably the best ship to go with, so if you're not worried, so if you're not just messing around and you really just want to get on and get through this game quickly, I would recommend staying with the Ramrod 1. You can see that I've entered a game with 2 Grandmasters shown by their red crests with gold pointy bits sticking out of them. The one in the top left in particular has a level 4 ship and a laser module. Now, compared to our measly level 1 ship, this is, I don't know, I would say quite unfair. The matchmaking still needs to be sorted out here. But actually, I'm just going to let you watch this game to see how I just stayed away from everybody else, running away from everybody else, and still managed to get through to second place. As you can see, I finished second there, literally doing nothing other than running away. So at this point, having gone through some of the gameplay and shown some of the features and generally how to win your matches quite easily, well, the trick really is just to try and get those gold crates. I just want to point out that if you are finding the games difficult, what you can do is if you have a ship with a gold crate already, or with a silver crate or gold crate, either way it doesn't really matter. Silver or gold are both good. Below that, probably worth refreshing. What you can do is you can go into a game and kill yourself straight away, drop your rank again, and then you have a nice low rank with which to get those easy silver and gold crates. As it is, silver 2 is absolutely fine for myself, so I'm just going to keep going into games. As you can see, no problems here. I've only got games with silvers and papers, which will be easy. Nice. So moving back into the main menu, having just won that game, I just want to point out, yeah, I've just won the game, got that nice gold. Now I have to pay 42 gems in order to skip the wait time, because I've got a wait time of 20 hours. Do that while you have your gems. You get 100 gems for unlocking each ship, so you may as well just spend them as you get them and unlock those ships quicker, which will allow you to get more crates, which will allow you to unlock those ships even quicker again. We've already unlocked the Warhammer 2, which is the level 2 version of the Tetragon, which is very lucky, but even if you haven't, you can still get very far with just the first one. In fact, with just the first one, you're probably going to get easier games, so maybe I'm not doing the best thing here by skipping on to the Warhammer 2. As I mentioned about having harder games when you have a higher level ship, I've just entered into a game with one of the developers with a level 3 ship and a Grandmaster at the bottom with a level 4 ship. So yeah, no, what a surprise. I'm just going to show you this game as an example of what to do if, for example, you aren't so lucky and you do get killed quite early on. Yeah, I might have been quite aggressive there. Well, it worked, so. But yeah, generally just avoid people. There's me trying to jump over instead of using the shield like you should always use. Always use a shield, remember. But if, for example, you get this basic crate, always remember to click on that retry for better crate version, go into a new game, try again. If you fail again, which I think I did in this case, do it again. Just go and retry again. And if it gets too hard, yes, go and decrease your rank. After that horrible second basic crate and having to retry that one again, I would just like to point out in the corner that now we've had this nice solid start. We've got lots of gems, lots of coins. One other thing I need to point out is that I'll mention this properly in a next episode if there is one. But remember, always make sure you have that 3 times faster ship unlock at the moment. They all have them because you automatically get them when you first start the game, but you really need them to keep moving. They cost 400 coins per thing, so I would recommend you do not spend money on upgrading your modules, particularly until you've upgraded your ships, got more researchers, because actually the ships are probably a better bet than the modules, to be fair.